Okay. Respawn beacon down, because you can't spawn at the labs. I'm going back into this lab. I just hit a major bug when I was in there. And it was crazy. It was like, I let off with a suspensor blast, and my shield drained just like that. So I don't know what caused that. That's the second time or third time that I've run into this bug where the shield just drains like super quick. It's hard to tell what instigates it, because there's a lot going on in combat when that's happening. So this is going to be the standard Drunken Idaho setup with planetology that looks like that, and heavy weapons, and finally hitting on field maintenance.
Huh? Where is everybody?
That guy's gonna be trouble. Come on, AoE parry. That wasn't AoE parry, no! Come on. Why can't I parry? My weapon's broken! Come on. There we go. But that didn't one-shot him. I think my... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's when I can't see their health bar. Oh, shit. That might be what it is. So do I get none of my benefits? Alright. That was a one-shot. This should be 2 shots to kill this guy. Alright, so that's okay. How do I get out of this bug? Okay, that was a one-shot. That should be okay. Well, at least I know how to bug out spice mode. I really don't like how I can't see there. Alright, so the parry's working on that guy. Now, why can't the extra attack... Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe that was coming in right there. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, I didn't get that other guy. Oh! Come on. Alright. There we go. That's gonna be a one shot. No! I gotta remember I have knee charge. How did he dodge that? That went through still. Ah, that was an accident. Let's do a little bit. What? Now look, my shield is fine right now. Stamina is not, though. One more. Okay, that was gone. Wow, buddy. Really wish I could see their health bars. I think the way around that for the health bars, they're shooting through that, is you can't be under duress and like taking fire when you proc your spice mode. How many other guys are there? What did I even have on me? Oh, the batteries, that's right.
Attack!
Oh, it picks up all the bodies too. Nice and easy.
Shields up!
Water is mine.
See, right there. What the hell was that? Why did my shield just get taken instantly? Those other guys were spraying me for so long before. So that's the same exact thing that happened to me earlier. So weird. I'm glad I was able to replicate that. I need to see what was shooting me. It's not these guys. It can't be these guys. Look. Look, I'm regenning through this guy. I'm fully regenning through this guy. Is it this guy too? These two guys? Are those scouts like insane? Is that what it is? Shit. What is going on with these scouts? That's crazy. Is it the gun they're using? That's just a gun shooting on shield damage. Like, that's stronger than like the SMG spray. Did one of these guys have an SMG? Is that what's going on? One of these guys, man, looks like I don't even know. You shot me! And they just came out again early. This guy could just shoot me. He's not even doing anything to me. It's like, what the hell happened earlier? And right there, he didn't dash. If I had parried, he would have dashed. Alright, this next phase, I'm going to be able to see the health bars. It's going to be a lot better. I'm going to fix it. Alright. So, there's some bugs. Oh, I'm getting shot. How did you get over here? So, just regular old non-spice mode. Just 3 stabs. This guy could just shoot me all day. See how it's regenerating through. That's shield regeneration and circuit gauntlets preventing it from going down.
Get them!
You know, I just let this guy shoot me all he wants because I'm just trying to get back to my spice mode because I really want to see if this fixes the bug. I want to spice mode and then see his HP and then kill him. I wonder if that's doing damage on my shield. It probably is.
Die, die, die! Stab! Need to reload! Need to reload!
Yeah, I'm gonna press Z. And let's see what happens. I want to see his health value. Come on. There it is. All right. Now I'm going to use the Swordmaster ability. And now it should be a double attack. I don't know if that was. There was still 2 shots. God damn it. I've seen it go further. I've seen the HP value do more damage than that. Alright, I don't even know if I want to lead off with a suspensor out of the gate. They fucking wreck me. Okay, I can see everybody's HP. It's marvelous. Alright, this should be a one-shot. Okay, it's working. It's working. How come I can't see him? It's not working. Hey, he's back, he's back. That was, what? That was in a one-shot. Ah! That was not a one-shot. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, and he dodged. That's the team captain right there. Oh my god, this is not good. I'm going over here to this guy right here. What's up, buddy? Alright, can I get a double attack on this guy, please? Was that? I think that was. That was the 57.5% damage. Alright. Because look, how many swipes it took right there. Let's get all these little guys. That's a big guy and a little guy. There we go. That was the double attack. Okay, I'll give it that. Double attack. Now, is it too soon? I don't know. Is there an internal cooldown, or was it just bugging out the other day? Alright, one last guy. Hello, buddy. I missed! This is my worst nightmare! Okay, we're just gonna do one hello rocket shot. Holy shit, what are you doing, buddy? Oh! They're multiplying. Ah! Alright. Oh, that almost one-shot him! That almost one-shot him! That almost one-shot the heavy. Alright. Knee charge. Crippling. One shot. No! I've got a timer! Oh, come on! Oh. Alright, knee charge, crippling. Wait a minute, he's gonna die. That's not a good test at all. Ah! It almost one-shot him! Alright, access has been granted. Victory has been achieved. Okay. Woo! 121 spice infused plastanium. Wow. I should probably take those. Too much stuff. I don't need some of that. Wow, that was nice. Now, there's a lab that's close by in G3, the furnace. But I don't know what I would get. I could see if I could get the chest over there finally. Got all these respawn beacons. I wonder where the other lab is. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. There we go. You just get to safety. Alright, so deep desert map. There's one in G3. Oh, what's this one? F5-6, whatever that is. Okay. So the one with the more melee would be more fun, I think. So that's probably over here. Have I gone to this one yet? There's G4. And it's over in F6. Must be that. There we go. So first, now I am full. Let's take this back. Probably be a lot better to do that. I've got a small little base left on the Coriolis Storm Day. It seems like when the game is functioning properly, it's really fun. But when some of those systems break in combat, like even just being able to see the health bars is such a huge thing, and it's really nice. I literally have not seen anybody in chat like, when was this chat? Server's pretty dead. People have been going to Harmony. Almost back. Get back into the PvE zone. What did I get? Sandcrawler engine, Stormrider boost module, Albatross wing module. Sweet. Now, this is the process. I could have gone just the shorter distance back over to that other lab, but that, first of all, my inventory slots are almost full, and I have one of the rarer resources, spice-infused plastanium dust. This is the big limiter, really. You want to get as much of that as you can. Look, I just got 121 in one lab. One lab. So super beneficial. I am looking for some fun tonight. If there is some people out PvPing, I'd like to get some of that practice in with the Drunken Idaho setup using the pulse sword. I want to try out the pulse sword more. It seems really high impact, really nice. Definitely feel like it's a good option. So close. Now, usually we build a base in D5, somewhere around there, E5. But ever since they made the change to the front section of DD, it just made sense, you know, since we're pretty good on spice. You always can use spice, but we have stockpiled spice, my brother and I, so we were really looking for plastanium. And so we can just set up these little bases with our buggy out here, and you get so much, it's almost too much titanium. It ends up being so many trips. You have to have like a bunch of the largest chests, and they just fill up really easily. You can just sit here. Sometimes I'll get work done during the day and sit AFK, and you just ride out when they spawn. It's pretty nice. Now, I do like the idea of resources being hard to get and scarce, and they have to be in PvP. And I played that whole version of the Deep Desert too. And I had my binoculars, and I was solo, and I was in the shadows, finding my right opportunities to get stuff. I was doing whatever it took. You know, I liked that gameplay loop too. So I've done it all. I'll play whatever version of this game is there, because it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Definitely enjoy this game quite a bit. Alright, so now I will try to go out and get some PvP lab footage tonight, but just overview of the build. This is, you can see the pulse sword, 152.5 top end damage. Pincushion, helmet, IDAHOs charge, pincushion pants, circuit gauntlet, pincushion boots. Standard setup for Drunken Idaho with the cleanup that I did. You know, here's Prescient Strike and Precise Parry. So when these two are working, really powerful combo. I should mention again, if the reason for solid stance, max, and prana inducibility is the two of these combined make it so if you watch the videos, when a rocket is fired near me, I don't stagger. I don't move, nothing like that. That's why you slot those two. It's super important. It makes it so you can get that med kit off. I've got all of these max: field medicine, optimized hydration, and general conditioning. This is just a max the total stamina. So 205 health, 219 stamina, 740 energy because of young Sparky, but the regeneration is high. 69% armor mitigation with all of that. You know, there's a couple interesting ideas here. Eye of the Storm could be interesting. For this, I like to come up to this because even though it's a half a second or 1.5 seconds, whatever it is, it's still, how many times have you taken fire and you get a parry off, you know? That could just be a lifesaver right there. Might as well. You just go up and you can slot Weirding Step in here because you went up that way. So this is the standard framework for Bene Gesserit. I always get this framework in here like that. This is really good recovery for Thrive on Danger. If you didn't know Thrive on Danger, it says health regen delay. So 75%. Okay, so that's 20, I think it's 20 seconds for your health regeneration to start. So divide that, you know, by, what is it, 4. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 3 times 5, 15. So it would bring it down to 5 seconds, right? Somewhere around there. For the regeneration delay to start ticking when you get down to critical health. So you get, if you notice, you get critical health, you might have to keep running around. You can't stop to heal. And what that does is it's going to make your health regenerate back up to a certain threshold on its own without any medkits. Usually it waits 20 seconds when you reach critical health for that to happen. But with Thrive on Danger, it's 75% reduced, so it's much quicker. It's 5 seconds around there, 4 or 5 seconds. So that's why you see me slotting this a lot. Some of the options could be that center of mass gets slotted in there. And I actually have one of the recent videos double slotting center of mass and manipulating stability. And something was bugging out and not working. You would think you would get a much higher multiplier of damage than what we were seeing. So, as it turns out, center of mass's blade damage is 5%. That's what Fangrush was testing in his video, and I linked that to that. Alright, so if you guys enjoy these videos, I enjoy making them because it allows me to go run the most challenging content with different setups and test different things. I'm really trying to pay attention to the very subtle details in combat as they arise based on just my gut feeling. I know, and then I can go back and review the video, but sometimes I'll audible call something out, and some, you know, sometimes there's missing a sound, I didn't hear it, or, you know, whatever. I'm trying to mention to it so that we can get it fixed. It seemed this last patch just sort of bugged out a lot of different things, and I really love this game and it's so much fun playing it. It's one of the best survival games that I've played. My other favorite survival game is Valheim. I have a dedicated server that I've run for a while, and we're ready for Far North, my buddies and I. You know, Valheim is such a great survival game. I've played a bunch of other survival games in the past. This one, I've just had the most fun, despite all the bugs. Now, I can imagine a scenario with no bugs in this perfect setting and what that would be like. It'd be amazing. It'd be a lot of fun. So I hope that they can get to that point. It seems like they're focused on this game. They say that they know it's the best. They think they have the best survival game, and I would agree. So I hope that they just come out with more cool content that we can keep playing. It sounds promising. So I'll keep making, you know, new challenge setups, new videos. I'd like to try and get some speed runs of the labs going, just see how quickly you can get it done and what the ideal setup for that would be. You might want to have some range and get that EMP mine going. You know, I could see EMP mine with the Ancient's Way, and then even having two mine, maybe a two mine setup. You could really just AoE lockdown in two different thresholds. Keep everything grouped up, maybe circle it for a bit, and really just mow it all down. That could be super effective. You know, what are the optimal routes for solo? So it's interesting to think about. Yeah, so this is pretty much one of my favorite, strongest melee setups right here. The other iteration that I like to run is the Deep Desert Idaho build, which just has Shiga Wire instead of knee charge and Battle Harden instead of Manipulate Instability. But there's always different combinations that'll work better than others, so depending on how your playstyle is. Alright, thank you for joining as always. I appreciate it. If you're watching to the end, not many people make it all the way to the end, so I always appreciate that as well. I really enjoy all the comments in the chat, to chat with you guys about you know, things that aren't working, and collaborating on different ideas, because that's really at the heart of what this channel is collaboration and doing challenging content, and then making that challenging content and how to do it available to everybody. That's like the most fun part about it. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.